Hey everybody, welcome back to Simply Cerisa. Today we are trying new trends, only pulling from what is in our closet. So with that being said, any of the items that I have, I will list them below, but I'm not gonna have links to everything because some of the items I show, I have had anywhere from 6 months to 16 years. So it's really more about inspiration and really using and reusing what we may already have in our closets today. So let's get started with the first trend, and that is jewelry. Now, if you've noticed, a lot of the trends are leaning towards more simplified pared down jewelry that is kind of more rich, like in real strong golds and things like that, instead of like big bright pieces right now. So what I decided to do was shop my own jewelry box and just mix and match pieces and layer them in a way that I've been seeing without having to buy more jewelry. So what I did was I pulled off a very old necklace, probably 25 years old. I took the pendant off of it, and then I found a pendant that was on another chain, and I actually flipped it backwards to simplify it to show just the very simple gold piece, and I put it on there to have it hanging in the length that I wanted. So instant update to my jewelry, and it's a way to use a piece or two pieces that I have not been using for years. Then what I did was I started looking at my mixed metal jewelry because I always mix metals, even if the trend is just silver or just gold. And so I pulled off a few pieces that I found that I had with mixed metals, and I just layered them up with my watch that I'm already wearing, and instantly it kind of updates the look and kind of just gives me a fresh feel on my wrist. And then it helped me to just really be encouraged to pull my shirt up a little bit so I can show my jewelry off more. The next trend is mixing what I call casual with business, not to be confused with business casual. So many of us have pieces like a white button down, black slacks, things like that in our closets, and we may or may not be utilizing them right now, especially with a lot of people still working from home and jobs sort of shifting over this last year and a half. But don't get rid of them. Let's just reuse them and make ourselves look a lot more chic for this fall. So what I did is I took my white button down, I put it on, and then I kind of buttoned it a little lower just because of the sweater I'm actually wearing, but you do you. Your sweater that you grab will fit you differently. And then I paired it with just a really lightweight muted toned sweater, and that's what I think really helps elevate this look and make it look very chic. And today is that it kind of blends, it's tone on tone. Then what I did was I pulled out the sleeve of the white button down, unbuttoned it, and then I pulled the sweater up, as you can see right here, and then you just fold it over. So it kind of instantly has a lot more of a casual preppy feel to it, and then again shows off my jewelry a lot better. Love that. Tucked everything in really good to my black slacks, and then I just put my sweater on just, a little bit over so that it kind of hangs really comfortably. And then this is the kicker. I put my black work slacks on, which many of us have, and any shape or form is fine. Whatever fits your body type, that's the best part for you. So whatever black slacks you have, and if you even have patterned slacks, you might want to try it with this look as well. And then I put it on with like just some basic white leather tennis shoes. And I went for like a less chunky tennis shoe because I'm wearing more of a boot cut style slack, but you could really play with it and use, whichever kind of more leather simplified tennis shoes you like with your black slacks. You could do this as far as you want. You could even belt it. You could front tuck things, whatever. But for me, this is super casual, super comfortable. I could wear this all day long. I feel so good, so put together in this. And just like, I don't know, it's just an elevated sporty look. Then you could finish it off very easily with a hat and some handbags. So maybe a bucket hat would be super fun if you needed a hat. You could also pair it with, your favorite, whatever hat that's just your signature hat. And then again, as far as handbags go, you could keep it as casual as you want with just like a nice shoulder bag. Or, of course, I am going to plug my favorite bag because I have to. It's all I use these days. My like little clean line backpack that I got at Target recently. The only thing that I would say to this with your handbag is if you want to keep the look very fresh and modern, you want it to all kind of blend together and be very like monochromatic, or at least go with the tones that you're already wearing. The next trend is the sweater vest. And yes, it is a very preppy look, but you can wear it in so many fun and fresh ways. So I am using this outfit as an example of what I call fall in California because we want to look like fall so bad, but again, it's like 85 degrees today. So I'm wearing the sweater vest with nothing underneath it because I got a nice smaller fitted one. And I love this look. I think it's super fun and fresh for fall. And then I just paired it with just a little bit of a brown belt to kind of give some juxtaposition there. And then I have it paired with some 90s straight leg cropped jeans, which is also a trend that, again, I can't stop wearing. These are from Everlane. I've had them for at least 2 seasons now, but this trend is going strong. I actually could still link these, I think, below. The sweater vest I actually purchased at Target for under $20. So if this is a trend that you don't have or somebody doesn't have in their closet in your home, then it's really an affordable trend to just add to your closet for this fall. Every store is carrying them right now, and I wouldn't pay over $30 for one at all, and you can get them well under 20. So great addition, and just a fun trend to wear. Again, I'm just pairing it right now because this is how I could go to the store right now with just some basic flats that I had in my closet and jeans that I already owned. But you could easily, as the weather transitions, you could easily change this up by putting another t-shirt underneath it. And what I like to do is, because this has a fairly high v-neck, I actually like to pair it with something that's a lower v-neck so that you cannot see anything here, but you just get the sleeve sticking out. And of course, yellow is really on trend this season, so I'm just using a yellow one. But that's a fun way to wear it because, again, you don't have to fuss with a collar, and you can wear lower cut shirts underneath it. But then, of course, you could go any route you want. Mock neck turtlenecks are really in for fall and winter this year. A regular turtleneck, of course, a collared shirt would work. You could put absolutely anything with this. I've even thrown them over dresses. And so this is just a great trend, but I'm just showing you a very wearable, easy way to do it right now when it's still warm, but you want to look like fall. Next trend is wearing whites and pastels through the fall and the winter. I cannot get enough of this look, you guys. So I finally bit the bullet and got some white jeans, which many of us have had for years in our closet. Mine I just got earlier this year because I was scared of them forever, and I don't know why. I feel like I've been missing out. But I'm going to wear them all fall and into the winter, and this is how I'm going to do it this fall. I have paired them with just some kind of light colored booties that I purchased at Target not too long ago, but most of us have any pair of booties in our closet. And then I paired it with an old white just Henley t-shirt that I had, a long sleeve one. You could also use other muted colors or pastel colors if you'd like to kind of add a little bit more visual interest, but I just have a white one, so that's what I put on. And then I threw on this just beautiful kind of a, I don't even know what to call it. It's not quite a Rwana, it's not quite a vest, but again, it's another Target purchase that I had. But many of us have pieces similar to this. If you don't, you probably have like a big blanket scarf, and you could just as easily use a blanket scarf to pull off this look as well. And then, of course, this is a very monochromatic, simplified, chic look, but I do want some visual interest, so I went with a little bit more of a fun bag. And this is that same style of the other one I have from Target, but this one is in a snake print, and it just has a lot of the tones I'm already wearing, so that when I'm carrying this, it kind of gives you something to look at, not just all the white tones. But I love this look. I feel like it's super fresh for this season. It's something unexpected. A lot of people are totally diving down the pumpkin spice latte route, and if you come walking in something like this, people are going to take notice because this isn't the look that you see every day. But most of us have things like this in our closet, and we just don't think to pair them together. But I really love the look, and I'm definitely going to be wearing this a lot this fall. The next trend that I'm going to try this fall is the shacket. Now, I did this absolutely for free. What I did with their permission was shop my relatives' closets, and I found a plaid kind of a just basic top that was kind of fit me like a shacket would, and I'm borrowing this instead of trying to buy something that's more on trend and going and searching for that. What else I loved about it was that it has some yellow tones in it, which yellow is really on trend this season, and it it actually matched really well with just this yellow Henley that I have. So I feel really on trend with the fact that I'm wearing the right colors, and it's plaid, so you know, not my favorite for me personally, but I think the way that I paired it with everything kind of pulls it together and keeps it feminine. So again, I just threw it on over an open Henley, and then I left the white jeans on, and I left the light colored booties on as well. So this whole look all together kind of gives it a little bit more of a modern feel than if I were just wearing like a flannel or a shacket over regular jeans and tennis shoes. You know, it kind of elevates it up from maybe what girls a couple decades younger than me are wearing right now. That was one of my issues, was I didn't want to look like I was trying to be a high schooler, but yet I wanted to see if I could wear the trend and if it was comfortable, and really it is. And because of my age and lovely menopause things, I didn't want a heavy shacket. So this is actually just pulling off really well for me. And then I just paired it with a blue little wristlet that I had already, because when you're wearing outfits like this, this is already fussy enough. You don't want to be like wearing a lot of crossbodies or carrying big heavy bags. So I just thought that a wristlet would be good, and I could just go walk around, or I could, you know, do whatever I need to do for the day. And I feel really put together. I still feel age appropriate, but yet I'm trying a trend and not spending any money. This next trend is probably the toughest one for me, but I gotta figure it out, you guys. So let me know if you're wearing this trend. This is like the floral and feminine meets edgy look. And you know, I'm using what I've got. And so you know, this is the only real moto jacket I've got. It's blue. So it may be working in my favor, I'm not sure. But if you have a black moto jacket, that's the look that I've seen the most. And what they're wearing them with is like these really flirty, long, feminine dresses. And then they throw like a rough and tumble moto jacket over it. Whatever, you know, you've got at home, play with it, have some fun. And I'm gonna figure out the shoes that I like best with this, but overall, because of the tones of this and the softness of the color, I think I'm not as afraid to try to pull it off with like a very feminine dress. I just think it's fun and it's super unexpected. So let me know in the comments, because this is my most controversial one, at least out of my closet. The next trend is gone country, thanks to the Dutton family. So when in doubt, monochrome it out is what I like to say. I am not a country type of person. I don't wear a lot of it. I kind of feel really uncomfortable wearing it in a lot of ways. So I monochromed the whole thing, and I played with a few different trends to get this look. So what I did was, these are those free assembly bootcut jeans that I purchased several months ago and had in a Walmart haul. They are incredible, have the perfect amount of stretch. And you know, again, getting away from the skinny jeans look right now. I love this style of pant, especially for a pear-shaped body, so I'm all about it. And what I love to do though is I try to keep a pointier toe with whatever shoe that I wear with this, whether it's flats, booties, or even just a nice pointed toe high heel. I love that because it kind of picks up the bottom of the pant a little bit and elongates your legs and continues the elongation with the pointed toe. So what I did was I paired it with my more pointed toe booties that I had gotten at Target a while back. But most of us, like I said, have booties in our closets, and you know, just look for a pointier toe shoe. And then I just paired it with a peplum top, and the main reason why I threw this on was because I felt like you could kind of pull off the Western feel with this top, and because it's monochrome and it's just an easy way to get a look put together really quickly without having to worry about mixing patterns and styles. So that's the only reason why I picked this top for this look. And then, you know, I have a cowboy hat, so I busted that out, and I think overall the look works pretty well. If I needed to go to a country concert or to, you know, the fair or whatever and needed something a little more country, I feel like I could get away with it with this, but still feel like me and not look like I went to the feed store and just bought a whole new look. So yeah, it's definitely a look, and it's definitely more on the countryside, but you know, I love the trend of these pants, and I will be styling these in so many different ways this fall anyway, outside of the country look. I'll definitely be putting it on with a lot of high heels and just beautiful sweaters and whatnot. And then I also love this dark jean for like a casual Friday at work, because there are no rips, there's no whiskering, nothing like that. So they're just a super clean line. And then if I wanted to be 100% true to myself, I would probably pair it with something like this, and then like some nude color heels, and I would feel 100% in these jeans. All right, everybody, that was 6 trends that I will be trying to recreate out of my own closet and items that I already own. So let me know in the comments below, are any of these trends something that you're looking towards? And are you gonna challenge yourself this week and get in your closet and try to create some new looks out of clothes you already have? All right, until next time, I'll see you soon.